Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Lawman FJ. I'm going to take a quick look at a smartwatch. The smartwatch is made by UMIDIGI. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, so you can get this smartwatch from Amazon. It's the UMIDIGI smartwatch. Now, this is the 2019 version. I think there was a version that was out last year. This is a new and improved version here. So we're going to take a look at this and see what it's like. Now, you can get this, like I said, on Amazon. $36.99, but you got a coupon for 20% off, so you can get it for $27. The good reviews. We're going to take a look and see what it's about. Let's get to it. Okay, so here's the box the watch comes in. UMIDIGI branding on the front. A little bit of information right there. Barcode. Pretty plain. Box feels pretty good. Let's pull this out. Okay, so right here you got a thank you card. Thank you for choosing UMIDIGI. Now here's the watch. It's a round face. That's pretty good. Let's pull this out. See how we get this out of here. All right, so this part came off. Now here's the watch. And it's got the Milanese band. So that's pretty nice. That's gonna be pretty cool. Feels pretty good. It's very thin. It's got a magnet right here that clasps onto the watch, pretty strong too. Now here's the casing for the watch. It's got a little bit of a smudge on there. Let's see if that comes off of there. Okay, so there was some smudging there for some reason. Now it's a pretty good. The casing feels pretty good. Feels like it's a metal casing or steel. You got the clasp right here. I think this is 22 millimeter. You can change this out as well. And let me see if I can open this up where you can see that. You can see right there. See that clasp right there slide to the side. You can open this up and you can put another band on it. All right. So it's got the charger. You got a USB-A. And it's got a this is a proprietary charger for them. So you've got a magnetic charging clasp here. And I think this goes, yeah, this just clicks onto this right here. So, and then you can charge. You got another extra set of band. That's pretty good for an inexpensive watch. So you can see, you can pull it off like right there. Silicone band. That's pretty cool. And you got another set of springs here to put on another band if you want. So that's pretty nice. Then you got a booklet with instructions. Here's a manual, nice and big writing inside. It's pretty good. All right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and charge the watch up, and I'm going to take a look at it, see how it works, and I'll come back and share that with you. Okay, YouTube, and this is Lawman FJ. Now I'm going to continue talking about the UMIDIGI Uwatch2. This is the second version, 2019 version. Now I started the unboxing a few days ago. Been wearing the watch off and on. Now battery life is great. It's at 96% right now, but I took it off the charger yesterday maybe about 1 or 2 o'clock. Something like that. So it doesn't use much battery life. I don't think it gets 7 days like they advertise, but it doesn't use, you're going to get 2 or 3 days, 3 days out of this easily, probably most likely. Now, the watch's function is pretty good. You can, it's touchscreen. So the first one was not, you have to use the sensor down here. But if this goes off, one of the ways you can wake this up is to touch the sensor here. You touch the sensor down there, it's going to wake up. All right. And you got tracking. You got your settings there. You can go into settings. You can set the brightness. And it gets decent. It's a decent brightness. You can switch the style if you wanted to. I do that from the app. But you could switch the style if you wanted to. You can mute it. Now, and it just showed you a couple of watch faces there, but what else you have? You have a timer, you have a shutter. You can take pictures with this from your phone. You can control your player. Now, it's picking up the weather right now. This Bluetooth is a little bit finicky. Sometimes it doesn't connect. You can see your messages here if you wanted to. You can't answer or respond to any of those things, but you can see them. Your heart rate checking right here. You can measure your heart rate. It does blood pressure as well. Now, the blood pressure, I'm not sure how accurate it is, but it does take one. So it might give you, if your blood pressure is high on this right here, you got a problem, because it registers pretty low, I think. Mine was pretty low when I was doing it. So, you can check your blood pressure here as well. So that's pretty decent. But that's the watch function right there. That's basically it. The watch faces are very limited as well. You have more watch faces. You got a heart rate sensor on the back. Just your charging port was right here. And you can remove the bands pretty easily. I said that earlier in the previous video. Now, I got it paired with the Google Pixel 4 XL, and let's get into it. And so the app is the Fit app. All right. The way you get this is you have a QR code in the user manual, and once you scan that, you're going to get this to the Play Store. But as you can see, it's been tracking my steps. This is what I slept last night, and this is the average heart rate. And this is what you would get if you check your heart rate, on the fly. Same thing for the blood pressure. You see that 106/65? My blood pressure is not that low. Now, my blood pressure is not high either. It's usually around 115 to 118 over 70, high 60s, low 70. But this is very low. And I don't think that's accurate, but it does take it. So could be an indicator of something wrong if you have a really high or really low blood pressure. Blood oxygen sensor, it does take that, and it's been pretty accurate, around 98%. That's pretty good, and it'll track other things there. But this is the app you use to do your tracking. Now you can scroll between screens. Now this is the Uwatch2. This is the battery percentage right there, 94% right now. You can get more watch faces if you want. Now when you download watch faces, it's going to replace the last one you had. So you won't have a bunch of watch faces you can choose from automatically, but you can switch between these right here. Or you can hit this button right here and it'll give you more watch faces to choose from. So you got several, but it's kind of limited, but you got a good bit you can look through to use. All right. Let's see what else here. You go to others, you can toggle on, you can change the timing format and all that stuff. You can get your weather set up, temp system. You can change that from Fahrenheit to Celsius or whatever. British time is what you're going to get, the pounds and all that stuff. If you use the other one, you're going to get kilograms and all that. So notifications, you can go in there and choose which apps you want to notify. If you have other apps, you can toggle that. That's going to give you access to a bunch of other apps that you really can't control. Everything comes through then. And you might want to do that as well. Camera shutter, alarms, you can set alarms for it as well. The alarms work pretty good. So the watch vibrates when you have an alarm that comes on. So it does work. But this is going to cost you $25. And so that's pretty cheap for a watch that's going to get you phone call notifications, heart rate tracking, all that stuff. So for the price, you can't complain. It's a steel casing, pretty well built 2.5D glass. Now, there's a square here that everything comes into. So this whole thing is not round. There's a square section here. You might not be able to see that because I got black backgrounds, but it is a square section right there. So, and it's fairly limited in what you can do with it. But I think for the price, you can't beat it. It's pretty reliable, and you're going to get good information from it that's going to be helpful to you. Okay, so that was a quick look at the UMIDIGI Uwatch2, the 2019 version. I'll put the link in the description for you if you want to get this. It's in Amazon. They have a coupon for it, so you can get it for $25 if you want to. I think normally it's like $35. But you definitely want to check that out. It's probably even cheaper now. It's Black Friday. So as I said, I'll put the link in the description for you. Decent watch. Can't go wrong. It's inexpensive. It's going to give you those basic things that you need for notifications, heart rate tracking, fitness tracking, and all that stuff. All right. That's pretty good for a watch that inexpensive. All right. Now, if you got any questions, hit me up in the comments. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. This is Lawman FJ. Out.